My name is Brandon, and today's experiment is going to show how you can turn a battery into a ping pong ball. What you need for this experiment is a transparent cylindrical container, a ping pong ball, popcorn kernels, and a battery. So first I'm going to show it as a magic trick, and then later debunk the magic by explaining the physics behind it. You can see I have a container full of popcorn, but before I conduct this experiment, I'll show you my hands are completely free, and this would be considered a magic trick for most people, but for the students in our physics class, it will be a very familiar concept. Now since the battery is on top, I'm going to show you the container one more time, and then I'm going to start giving it a good shake. And soon we're going to see the ping pong ball. Yep, there it is. And that's the experiment. Now here it is in slow motion. You can start to see the ping pong ball between right in the middle, right about now. And you can see the ping pong ball starting to come up, rise to the top a little higher on the right hand side, and now it's up. Now this is not a magic trick. It is explained by the concepts of buoyancy, but before I explain what happened, I will show the setup behind it. So right now the cylindrical container has a ping pong ball at the bottom, and I'm just going to fill it up with a little bit of popcorn kernels all the way to the top. And if this was a magic trick, I would explain that it is just popcorn kernels and there's no ping pong ball. And here I'm going to show the container one last time, top and the bottom. And I'm going to place the battery on top and show my hands once again that there is no ping pong ball. And yep, I'm going to give it a good shake. And we're going to see the ping pong ball rise to the top while the battery sinks to the bottom. Now I'm going to explain the science behind it. Objects with a weight lower than the buoyant force exerted upward by the fluid that they are submerged in will float to the top, while objects with a weight greater than the buoyant force will sink to the bottom. And in other words, according to Archimedes' principle, if the weight of the water displaced is less than the weight of the object will sink. In this setup, the popcorn kernels form a coarse fluid, and since the buoyant force is constant and the fluid is unchanging, we can assume that the battery has the highest weight while the ping pong ball has the lowest weight, because when the fluid begins to flow and the container is shaken from side to side, the battery sinks while the ping pong ball bobs up to the surface. And if the buoyant force is equal to the object's weight, the object will remain suspended at that depth. If this is shown as a magic trick, it seems as if the battery becomes a ping pong ball. But I repeat, this is not a magic trick. It is explained by fluid mechanics and the properties of buoyancy. Thank you for watching.